The first thing to do is to cut the TLC plate into a narrower strip. This is not essential, but it will make the process cheaper as you can get several runs from a single plate. To carry out the TLC, you need a container with a lid to hold the plate and solvent, as it is important to keep the atmosphere saturated with the solvent vapour. You can buy specialised TLC jars, but we're simply using a McCartney bottle. First of all, you need to draw a light pencil line a short distance from the bottom of the plate to mark the starting point. Now place a spot or a small row of spots of your substance on the pencil line and let it dry. It is important to try to get a small spot. If it is too large, the results will not be so clear. To hold the TLC plate upright in the bottle, we have made a split in a rubber bung, into which the plate can be inserted. Now add a small amount of solvent to the bottom of the bottle. Enough to cover the bottom, but the level must be below the spot of your sample. Insert the TLC plate, making sure the bottom is dipping into the solvent, and then wait while the solvent rises up the plate. It can be tricky to see at times, but with the light in the right place you can clearly see the solvent front. Once the solvent has got most of the way up the plate, take it out of the bottle and immediately mark the position of the solvent front with a pencil before it fades. Caffeine itself is invisible to the naked eye, and it is commonly visualised in the laboratory using short wavelength UV light, but in this case we're using iodine. Place a few crystals of iodine in the bottom of a beaker or bottle. Place the TLC plate in and then cover it or put a lid on. Now place somewhere warm to allow the iodine to sublime. We are simply using a beaker of hot water. The process happens quite rapidly, staining the TLC plate brown with iodine. And you can clearly see a darker brown spot, which is the caffeine. Take any measurements or photographs you need reasonably quickly. The colour will fade, as you can see from this example which we left for 24 hours.